mains are going to go Roy and Palutena. So Grash, Grash, a guy who I think he used to be Stony Brook. I don't think he is anymore. But Palutena player, something I know about Palutena is he's very patient. So that's going to be something that Yames is definitely going to have to deal with. You know, Roy's kind of the character that, you know, you can't really play Roy campy like at all. Like, it's just not going to work, right? So let's see if Yames' rushdown game is going to, how it's going to do against like a more slower pace Palutena style. I know this is a matchup that a lot of Roy mains actually like. So let's see what happens here. So something I will say too about this matchup is that I feel like both these characters are incredibly good at catch and jump. So I'm kind of wondering how that interaction will play out, especially considering that Roy generally has a little more range. But like I was about to say, like Palutena's got that back air that's invincible, got the dash tag that's invincible. You know, these moves that can really stuff out aerials. Kind of curious how those interactions will kind of come into play. That side B though, honestly, I didn't think that was going to be a sweet spot, man. But it came through big time for Yames. That was a big deal. Getting that first stock, 92%. This ain't so bad, so. You know, Yames definitely trying to find his openings. This is kind of what a Roy player, you know, wants to do, you know, to play that more aggressive game. You know, really find when they could jump in. But really good edge guard there from Grash. I think if there's one thing that would probably really struggle in this matchup, I think the ledge is probably pretty tough. Palutena's ledge trapping is really good. She's got like, you know, she's got like the neutral B. Like if you use a jump poorly, she just kind of snipe you and kind of take you out of it. Definitely something that Grash is gonna have to. Something that Grash should probably keep in mind. Honestly. Oh, is that gonna do it? Oh, I was gonna say I thought we were gonna see a back air there, but no dice. Grash, you know, really not afraid. Just take a step back, you know, take it a little slower, get a little distance. I think that kind of mentality is probably pretty good in this matchup, in all honesty, just because up close, like, you know, scrapping with Roy, like, I think Palutena's got the tools to do it, but, like, Roy's going to kill sooner, right? It's just unavoidable. So that part of it is probably going to be pretty difficult. Yeah, these two definitely playing pretty careful. They're not really throwing out too many hitboxes in general. But yeah, right there, that grab, that's like the Palutena special, man. You gotta be ready for that. That back throw, incredibly good at the ledge. Oh wait, hold up. We got some, I was gonna say, we got some side B shenanigans going on, but. Oh, that air dodge, man. Oh, okay, he'll live it though. I think with Roy's, he's such a fast Roy's. Like whenever you do something like that, it's always a risk, but Yames was able to make it back, so that's what we like to see. Okay, yeah, jumping away. This is probably one of those matchups too where when it comes to disadvantage, like Palutena, like probably can't really keep Roy above her super well just because of how fast of a forward Roy is. So she might want to just kind of bring him to ledge. Like, you know, like after getting up air, maybe go for like a fair or something. Just drag him to ledge. That seems like it could be a really good idea. But right now, Yames is tying it up. A lot of percent on Yames, but Roy does the percent, and he also takes stocks. So this could definitely still go to anybody. He's sharking those platforms. There's one thing that Roy does. It's just like when it comes to these situations, you know, you can kind of get a kill early off like these random tech chases. That's something that Grash is going to have to really keep in mind. Although it's not something we've seen come into play very much yet. Like, Yames hasn't really gotten like any like huge tech chase situations that like really matter just yet. Side B from ledge, very aggressive option that actually pays off. Back throw, yeah, that was some sus DI. But I mean, reacting to back throw is hard. Like, dude, like I definitely like if I was DIing improperly, I also died there. Like, there's no way I react to that time. That's how they get you, man. So we're going to game 2. Looks like the slower pace that Grash is going for really worked out for him. Something I know about Grash's gameplay too is like he's like really not afraid to go for the grab, right? Like I feel like a lot of these players like and like you know, especially because the character like Roy wants you kind of close to him, gets a lot of mileage, gets stocks off of you being close to him. Grash is not afraid to just come in close, which is very confident gameplay. I kind of like that, you know. He's really paying off though. Even then, like Roy's grab, it's not even that slow. It's like frame 6, you know, like it's good. Like I wonder if like a shield grab is like is a viable option if Grash runs up the shield for Yames, but he is doing a lot better at the start of this game. But Grash is fighting back now too. And yeah, this is where Grash is getting a lot of that mileage. You know, back throws at ledge, a lot of ledge trapping, you know, neutral Bs and stuff. Just like this corner pressure, that's really where Palutena gets all that mileage, especially in a matchup like this. That's not gonna do it. That was Tipper, or just not the hilt. So Grash is coming in. I don't know if Grash had a jump still, or if Grash air dodged. It all happened so fast. I don't even really know, to be honest. But yeah, this is also a stage that I know a lot of role players like, and you get like funny little kills off the side, you know, off the platforms too. Yeah, just like that. Just what I was talking about. You want that kill off the platform, baby. And we got down throw in the back air. Yeah, and that's like kind of the neutral B I was talking about. I was kind of thinking more using it like when Yames is recovering low, but that works too, because then you kind of force him to do that, which is kind of nice. Gives you a little bit of extra time. Nice little option from Grash. But right now, Yames is actually kind of just holding. Wait, oh my god, dude, that kills so early. And Yames, you know, just having a tad, like having a little bit of percent on him, you know, still not even losing that first stock. Oh, that'll do it though. Palutena up air is incredibly active. I think that's a move that, like, if Yames can, like, if Yames knows when to air dodge, if he could just neutral air dodge through it, would be really big for him. Just because the move is like very active, but Roy falls so fast, right? But yeah, now we see Grash is like really coming back, getting these Palutena strings. Really loving that back there. I'll tell you what. Yames also really loving jumping off ledge and doing that side bait. I wonder if that's something Grash is gonna notice. Oh, I thought we were gonna see a back air, but nah, it wasn't gonna happen here. Back throw, yes sir. Wait, oh, or not. I really thought we were gonna see it. It's a good match from Yames. That was nice. These Roy players, man, they be mashing. I'll give it up, you know. I'm a fellow masher. We do be appreciating some mashing on here. Even his tag is mash hard now. You know what? I'll give it up. I am a mashing enjoyer, so. Yeah, now this is not undoable for Grash. I feel like you could get like some kind of funny stock at the ledge. Like if Grash could just like really like push Yames to ledge and guess correctly a few times, but didn't matter because Yames guessed the jump and went for a read for himself. So that's the thing with this matchup too. It's like these characters are gonna catch each other jumping all the damn time. Like it's just gonna happen. Like these characters, they get all the mileage out of jumps, right? Like Palutena gets like her like bread and butter strings off of like catching jumps and like bringing you into nairs. Roy, I mean, that's like Roy's whole thing, like just like catching people with like, you know, sword aerials. Definitely just something that's going to come into play. I kind of wonder if there's kind of like two ways you could go about this if in the situation like this, right? It's like you either wait for someone to throw out an option, an aerial, and then you punish accordingly, or you do it first. You recognize the situations where they're about to do it, and you do it before they do so you can catch them jumping. Those are your two options, right? So I'm kind of wondering how it's going to come into play. It seemed like Yames' option there was to just, or like adaption in that game, like it seems like he just kind of wanted to do it beforehand. Yeah, right now we're on Kalos. And Grash is getting up. Oh, I thought we were going to see some kind of forward air, but not. Grash backing off. Didn't want to mess with that Blazer. Yeah, and that was kind of like an interaction I was saying before, like kind of fearing the up air. Yames able to get around it. You know, Roy's being a fast forward, low key, really helpful in those situations where Palutena puts him above him. That's why I feel like Grash is, like I said, Grash is getting hella mileage at the ledge. It's a big deal here, and that side B's going to do it. And this is against a player like Grash who's willing to play it patient, especially on a big stage like this with very low percent. I mean, hey man, it's not a good spot to be. I'm not going to hold you. It's tough. So let's see how Yames responds. Yames was able to close out a stock at like 50. So let's see if he can make the magic happen. The Roy magic, just like that, baby. And just like that, man. Roy just steals stocks away. it's kind of funny too because you kind of get like this like measured, very like disciplined, very like a bit of a slower play style from Grash, right? You know, being a little bit more patient, you know, a little bit more like kind of like watching Yames' moves and stuff, and then you get the Roy player, man. You get the mash. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really liking that kind of like battle of, I guess, play styles. I don't know. If there's one thing I will give Yames though, is that I feel like in game 2 he was very good at actually slowing it down when he had like a small lead. Like when he like took the first stock and he was at 5%, he actually slowed it down quite a bit for a while. Then he just happened to get a stock at 50, right? But he was actually slowing it down. So I think Yames can totally play at that pace. Yes. Okay, yeah, dude, he's doing that all the time. My man Grash got to catch that. Man, Grash is very chill to like hold center stage there. Doesn't mind doing those full hops and aerials. Oh, that back throw? Oh no, barely. I feel like maybe if Grash did it immediately, it would have worked. But okay, it doesn't really matter. Getting them stuck with that back air. Right, yeah, a lot of jabs at ledge. I wonder what he wants, you know. No, but I mean, it's super active. It's a huge move. Even if characters, what's it called? It can hit characters off ledge too. It's literally good. It's really good. So, yeah, so now this is a very even game. Really good set to start us off on. Not gonna lie, man. All right, we got some meaty boy hits. Yeah, a little bit of down throw action. Oh goodness, yeah, just barely missing that back air. This is like just coming down to like both of them. Wait. Oh, okay, no. I don't even think it would have killed regardless. But with Roy, you never know, to be honest. But I feel like just having more percent, like, definitely would favor Yames in this. Oh, I think he wanted the back air there. It's still percent though. We'll take it. Especially in situations like this, you know, like. Oh, okay, yeah, Grash catching a very aggressive landing there. That was really good. That was like really fast reaction. Back throw. Oh, Grash, like, he loves the pummel, man. Hold up. Oh, he went for it, but nah. Oh, is that it? No, it's not. It's just gonna set. Dude, this is round 1. Okay, that was a really good jump read by Yames. And I think that's how Yames closed out the second game as well. Caught like a jump in the corner, you know? And just like that.